So now that we've got some sound effects in place, the next thing we logically want to do is add some music to our game for the player to bounce along to as they're playing along through the game. So what we're going to do is go to our assets folder and we're going to create a new folder that we're going to call music, and we're obviously going to need some music files to use. So there'll be a link in the notes to download these files yourself, the couple of music files that I've used, but you can use whatever music you have. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's a bit of music. So I've got just a kind of basic theme tune and a game over music that we're going to be using. So I'm going to drag both of those guys into here. Give it a second just to kind of import the files. You can use a variety of different kind of audio formats within Unity. I advise you to just go and look it up yourselves and see which kind of ones are available to use. But MP3s and kind of WAV files are the most common kind of ones that most people would use anyway. So it's handy that they're both supported by Unity. Okay, so once both of these guys are in here, we're going to see what is the most basic way to add some music to our game, which is to just make it pop down into the world and play straight away and just keep playing over and over again. So to do that, we could just go to our level manager here, and we're going to right click on this, and we're going to create a new empty object, and we're going to call this just our music. Actually no, we'll just say level music. So we're going to drag the main kind of theme that we want to use. The one I'm using here is this Pixelland one, so we're going to drag this onto our component here. We're going to leave play on awake checked this time, and we're going to hit this loop button as well, so that it will keep looping over and over as we go. And I'm just going to hit play here, and at the most basic level, this is all you really need to get some music into your game. So we can see we've got a happy little tune kind of playing along here, and it kind of makes us feel a little bit more active in the world. It makes us want to actually play the game a little bit more. And of course, you can adjust the volume to make it, if it's a bit too loud or anything like that, and kind of find the balance with your game yourself. All that is absolutely fine, obviously. So you can kind of fiddle around with this stuff yourself and kind of see how it affects the music in different ways and things like that. But so, like I said, that's the most basic way to do it, but we want to be able to add a little bit more control to it. So for example, when our player runs out of lives, at the moment, if we start the game going here, we see if we die a couple of times, falling down to the side, like this. Okay, so we get our game over screen, and our music is still kind of happy and joyful. So let's take a look at how we can stop this music and instead play a little game over tune to signify that our player has died.